Liv Morgan Dominik Mysterio, WWE romance may end in shocking betrayal. Dear loves, welcome to WWE Family Show. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio might be headed for doom, and this time, the storyline will finish for good. Dirty Dom betrayed Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam 2024 and embraced the Miracle Kid. Their on-screen love story bloomed, and fans enjoyed watching the duo work together. Now it seems that there might be trouble in paradise, especially since Liv Morgan returned to WWE TV on May 26, 2025, to find Roxanne Perez massaging Mysterio's shoulders. Finn Balor introduced Roxanne Perez to the Judgment Day, who immediately took an interest in Dominik Mysterio. In fact, she even brought him chicken nuggets. During Morgan's absence, Perez had tried to become closely aligned with Dirty Dom, but it hadn't been a successful endeavor. However, a new love story for Mysterio might become too much for the audience. On the Wrestling Time Machine, Teddy Long provided his take on how WWE might be progressing towards ending Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio's love story by showing him getting caught red-handed in the act with another girl. To me, it'd just be a little bit too much. You don't want to kill it. I think what they're doing now, they're taking their time, they're doing it real slow, and then maybe, right at the end there, they'll have some big explosion where one of the girls walks in on him with another girl or something. I think the way they're doing it now, milking it, taking their time, I think that's the way it should be. Currently, Liv Morgan is out of action after suffering a shoulder injury on June 16, 2025. The creative team had to alter several storylines involving Nikki Bella, IYO Sky, and Roxanne Perez owing to the injury. The WWE roster has been hit with a series of injuries this year. The intense in-ring action, physical nature of the sport, and some unfortunate situations have led to multiple WWE superstars being pushed to the sidelines for numerous months. This tough luck has caused major shifts in plans and pushes for the unfortunate talents that saw their moment halted by injuries. With that in mind, we look at 6 WWE stars who have been forced out of action for months after their bodies failed them. Rey Mysterio was set to battle El Grande Americano at WrestleMania 41. However, he had to withdraw from the match at the last minute due to injury. Mysterio was replaced by the newest SmackDown star, Rey Fenix, who failed to defeat El Grande Americano. As for the Master of the 619, he has revealed that he is suffering from a groin injury and is yet to return to in-ring action. Much like Rey Mysterio, Kevin Owens was also pulled from his scheduled match at WrestleMania 41. He was set to battle Randy Orton. Weeks before the show, KO announced that he would require neck surgery and would be on the sidelines for an unknown period, putting his career in serious jeopardy. Chad Gable had been going strong, as himself and his alter-masked ego, El Grande Americano. On the June 23rd edition of Raw, he was attacked by Penta in a backstage segment. This was done to write him off television, as a report by PW Insider stated that Gable needed to undergo shoulder surgery. Zoe Stark competed in qualifying for Money in the Bank a few weeks ago. While executing a top rope move, she landed awkwardly and injured her knee. Stark was helped to the back and required immediate surgery, which will put her on the bench for months now. Drew McIntyre has been on hiatus ever since he lost a gruesome steel cage match to Damian Priest at WWE Saturday Night's Main Event in May. The nature of his injury is currently unknown. However, McIntyre stated in an interview with the Orlando Sentinel that he was not even able to turn his head left, hinting at serious issues. Liv Morgan hit a major setback in the prime of her career. On the June 16th edition of Raw, an awkward landing on the mat during a match with Kairi Sane led to Morgan dislocating her shoulder. It was later revealed via multiple reports that her injury was severe and she would require surgery, which would put her out of action for close to 6 months. WWE superstar and Judgment Day member Liv Morgan is currently out of in-ring competition due to a major injury. Wrestling veterans Vince Russo and Jonathan Coachman recently discussed Morgan's injury on their podcast. On the June 16th, 2025 edition of WWE Raw, Liv Morgan locked horns with Kairi Sane in a singles match. The bout ended abruptly after the former Women's World Champion suffered an unfortunate injury. Since then, she has not been seen on WWE TV, and according to multiple reports, Morgan might be out of action for a few months. During a recent edition of the Coach Bro Show on Behind the Turnbuckle Studios, Vince Russo said that the Triple H-led creative team is keeping Liv Morgan off TV because it wants a big pop from fans whenever she returns in the future, which he thought was wrong. "We're gonna put her on the shelf. We know we're gonna have the same old mediocre programming, but we've got that Liv card in the back pocket to get that pop 6 months down the line. That is so wrong in so many ways. You want the pop every single week. You're gonna forfeit months of her being on TV, Coach, for the big pop of her return. That's insanity, Coach." Russo Jonathan Coachman agreed with Russo, saying that he believes the Triple H-led creative team was blind, as it couldn't see the star power Liv Morgan brought to the current roster. "It really is the wrong way to go about it, especially when they're in a position. And this almost tells me that they're either stubborn or they're blind to what's really going on. One of my favorite lines, as you know, is, 'There is no substitute for star power.' And right now, they have, to me, about 3 or 4 women tops that move the needle a little bit, and they have probably 5 to 7 men. And Liv is one of those 3 or 4 people," Coachman added. According to a recent report from Corey Hayes of Body Slam, Liv Morgan was supposed to team up with Dominik Mysterio for a huge mixed tag team match against Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez, but plans were dropped after the Miracle Kid suffered an injury. Ashrit Satida is from New Delhi, India, and is a dynamic writer for Sportskeeda Wrestling. With a deep passion for professional wrestling, he expertly captures its essence through insightful analysis. Ashrit's articles have become a go-to source for fans, delivering the latest news. His favorite WWE wrestlers are John Cena and Randy Orton. He is also a big football fan. His favorite team is Real Madrid, and his favorite player is Cristiano Ronaldo. His articulate writing style, extensive industry knowledge, and meticulous research ensure both entertainment and information for readers. Engaging with the WWE community, Ashrit sparks meaningful discussions and fosters camaraderie. As a dedicated contributor, he continues to shape the narrative of this exhilarating sport, leaving a lasting impact through his eloquent prose and unwavering passion.